Welcome to Action Economy.
That better stay in.
Welcome to Action Economy. Mists of Dread.
But cut the scream out.
No, the scream stays in and makes it.
Okay, but tell people Austin scream.
They'd believe it.
All this is staying in.
All they need to see is my hair, and then they'd believe it. Me and my grandma walked into a restaurant today.
Okay! Welcome to Action Economy.
Remember that big cliffhanger? You're gonna have to hold down a minute longer.
It's real funny story though. We walked in and the waitress came up and she was like, "Ladies," and she never corrected herself.
You're like, no.
Well, on that note,
We need to clap again.
Yeah. This will be episode 9. At least this intro will be.
how have we lasted this long?
It's a good question.
Because we don't care that no one listens to us.
Yeah. We're playing anyway. Who cares?
You can't stop us.
And somehow we've managed to schedule, 6 people
Yeah.
to be in the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
For at
Because we
least
don't
an
do
hour.
this remotely.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Because we don't do anything else. We're committed.
Okay, so
Committed.
This is our
Desperate.
job. Go to patreon.com/actioneconomy.
I'll have to make that before we get to this day. Once again, we'll have music from Syrinscape.
Yay,
And,
thanks, Syrinscape, for doing all those noises.
Wow.
And musics.
Wow.
Sponsored by Syrinscape.
We said this. This is the opposite of sponsoring.
I think Austin is checked out.
Yeah.
That grandma story sent him into another dimension.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
We'll see how far through this we can get here.
Quick warning, might be a short episode. Because all of us die.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
possible.
All right.
Oh,
It's possible.
Oh, no.
So,
We've
happened
enjoyed it
last
so
time?
far.
Yeah.
This is the end.
last time on Action Economy, we experienced. I had to physically restrain myself from saying beach.
I said it under my breath. No one's going to understand that.
Nope.
I don't.
That's impressive.
So, Strahd, you met him.
Yes.
Twice even.
The legend.
We had dinner.
That's true.
Yeah.
We already knew him.
You guys had dinner at Castle Ravenloft.
No, this is Strahd Bad Boy.
What?
What?
Oh,
This
no,
is
I know what
Strahd
you're
Good Boy.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
You see,
Clicked.
he's good. I'm good Ash. He's bad Ash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bad boy.
Okay.
Just imagine Strahd with a
Strahd,
fucking
yep.
biker jacket.
Yeah.
Slick back hair.
Can Strahd have a pompadour?
No.
No.
Oh.
Because then.
He doesn't have the hair for it.
Oh.
He's got
Tell
a
me
widow.
more. Tell me
You're
more.
telling me somebody as powerful as Strahd can't magic himself to have a pompadour?
Someone as powerful as Strahd could magic a fake castle that you guys walked into if he really wanted to.
But he
Maybe that
likes
happened.
Everything we know is a lie.
Cake is a lie.
We're actually in Eberron.
Yikes.
This is all just.
It's a big simulation.
It's a big gotcha.
This
I
is
am
all.
still wondering if there was drugs in that meat pie I was given.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Just have to wait for the edibles to kick in.
This is all us eating like drugged candy the twins made.
So, last that I remember, we were all...
Yes, you were all wandering through the castle in various positions and places when I believe it was
The ghost.
No, I'm trying to remember your character's name, so hold on one second while I
Just let the DM hang
pull
there.
up my notes there.
Yeah.
So it was Lucas, I believe, that got tapped on the shoulder
It did.
by an invisible person.
They did. The ghost.
Turned out
It was Claude
to be
Rains.
Esmeralda de Avenir.
But not the one we thought it was, because the one that we thought it was actually... What was your name? What was your real name? What?
Right? Celestina?
Yes.
Van Ron? No.
Yep.
Ha!
Proud of you.
All right.
I didn't even write that down.
Celestina, which I have to
We can abbreviate.
constantly
Celeste, actually.
constantly remind myself is not Celestia.
Oh, I should pull up that character sheet too.
But her last name's different than mine.
Yes.
Woodsmith? Please. That
Yes.
was original.
Yes.
Woodsmith.
But you have Esmeralda de Avenir, who is the protege of
Von Richten.
von Richten, Rudolf von Richten, and is a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And she was like, "Don't worry, I'm not here to kill you, vampire."
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Yeah.
like, my government issue spy owl shorted out on me when she cast a spell, so I went looking for it and got pulled into the room. And then
I was big told reveal time.
Yeah.
I am Strand.
Strad, is that you?
nobody
It's
else
me.
knows yet. I will have tried to press you for information.
No. You came in.
I'm in there.
Yeah, I think we got
Yeah,
all
we're
of
all
us
in here.
together.
Yeah.
We're all in this small room together.
Yeah, you've all piled into this room.
Do you know the dance?
No.
I assume you
I
didn't
don't
tell
even know
me
the rest of the
everything
lyrics.
before getting everybody together, so it was just me in a corner, keep on trying to make you go like, "Okay, Pope, seriously, what the fuck is going on? I put on the shitty armor for this."
Bad arm.
So, yeah, as Esmeralda de Avenir has revealed some stuff, and has warned you all that Strahd is in fact evil and is going to do horrible things to all of you if you follow his plans.
I knew I was going to be thrown into a lab and studied and eventually absorbed.
I believe the term you used was gooped.
I was going to be gooped. It's a technical artificer term.
Can't argue with that.
understand.
You can't. Yeah, none of you would understand it.
But Ez has suggested a couple different possibilities.
Kill him in his sleep.
No.
He
What?
bites him. You are Strahd, correct?
What happens
I guess-
to Lucas if we
I
kill
guess so.
Strahd?
Slurp him
Exactly.
first.
Question.
Yeah. You bite Strahd, you drink his juice, and then you become
Evil.
Strahd Prime.
I'm. From what I've been told, if I do that, I'm going to get taken over because I'm not strong enough.
No, he bites you first. That's what.
No. It doesn't matter
That's
who
what you're
bites who.
assuming.
I don't think it matters who bites
So, you're Ez says you're all in danger,
who. Apparently, yes.
but not immediate danger. So, generally, Strahd treats his guests fairly well. So you could probably stay the night and leave, and most likely he would do nothing. But there are a lot of people and beings in the castle that might not do the same. So you could stay the night if you wish and try to leave in the morning, if you're allowed to, or you could try to leave now.
Does Strahd know that we're having this conversation? Is he strong enough to know that?
You don't know for sure. Are you asking Ez?
Yeah, I'll ask.
She's like, I have a spell that I've cast that will last a short time more, and when it runs out, he'll be able to hear anything going on or anything like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Right now, I've temporarily hidden us, that he can't listen in and he doesn't realize that we've blocked him out.
The reason I came running to find you is my owl came with you,
Yeah.
and she sorted it out. Where is my owl?
The owl's sitting there on the edge of the bedstand.
I beckon him to me, and he flies over, and I love him.
All right.
What's his name?
Fuck.
You don't even know.
It's been a week.
I love him so much. What's his face?
That owl.
Wick.
Wick flies over, his talons clamp down onto you like sort of like
Like a death grip?
yes and no, but a little less lively than you would expect, even something like that. More like cold steel, like shackles or handcuffs.
I have a gauntlet on, I don't notice.
Oh my Lord.
All right. So, the plan is, I think if we skip town, and by town I mean this castle, tonight, I think we're going to draw a little bit of suspicion here.
He has sent us, he has tasked us to go get
Yes.
a person.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
So I
notice.
think, well, yeah, but if we left in the middle of the night without...
I agree.
He would
Sleeping.
notice if he left now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
Yes.
So,
Who has the highest perception? Oh, passive perception.
I don't think I do.
I want to say it's the druid.
My passive perception is a total of 9.
I have 11.
13?
13.
I don't know how to tell.
DM, Crystal, my
Please.
perception point.
Okay,
Should get that dropped.
so Lucas and Sebastian, you hear through a door and a wall. You hear laughter, like someone just told a joke nearby, like in the next room.
Was it Strahd?
Yeah, you don't know because you didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Damn, I
Okay.
missed that famous straw joke.
I don't think we have too much time here. Everybody act cool, and we'll just have to play along with Strahd for now until we can find another more secure time to hash out what we should do. But until then, play it off like this whole conversation didn't happen.
I mean, I assume the whole thing we are going to do is get out of the castle, go to the windmill, legally purchase it with Strahd's signature, which we have. It is ours. We will kick out the squatters that are there, and go from there.
Yes.
If we're staying the night here, I think that we should stick together.
Okay.
Agreed.
Where were you guys staying?
In my room.
Okay. Take us there.
This room is just as good as any other room.
Well,
But
yeah, but okay.
Everybody to my room?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Okay. How big is it?
it's like
Is it 5 people Mario Party session big?
I really want to believe that you took
I
the
don't know
time
what
to
that
find
means.
the biggest room in the house.
it's a
It's
decent
next door
sized
to
room.
Strahd.
There's a big 4-poster bed, a table with chairs, and 2 couches in the corner,
Ooh.
and a closet.
Well, I don't need to sleep,
Neither do I.
so
I don't know.
actually,
I do
out of
not.
any of us, who needs to sleep?
Do I need to sleep, Tom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the two.
Yeah,
You two need to sleep.
I do not sleep, but
Okay.
I would like the bed.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. All right.
I study my spells best when I am comfortable.
All right.
Is that what we're calling it?
couches.
I take another couch.
Okay.
They're the nice long, like not.
They're bed couches.
Yes and
Futons.
no. But yeah, they're
Strahd broke out the futons.
I heard croutons
Nothing but
for a
the
second.
Strahd's breaking out the croutons.
Oh no.
You do hear another laugh
He heard your
out
joke.
the door. Not from. There's clearly. You think you hear people talking. They're not moving around, but you hear them coming from. Out the door.
Strahd has other guests. He's like, these people think I don't fucking know.
I tell everybody be quiet because I can hear somebody. I think that's coming down the hall.
No, they're not coming down the hall. Sounds like they're doing something somewhere.
Okay. Something's going on.
It sounds like a group of people sitting around talking and laughing. And...
I would like to say that we do not have to deviate from saying what we have already been saying to Strahd. If anybody asks, or if Strahd asks, we can answer very truthfully that we are still allied with Strahd. And we are helping Strahd. Because this is Strahd.
I see where you're going with that. Well, regardless, I think we should all get out of this room with the spell for now, and prepare for tomorrow.
Yes. Also, my armor is being fixed, so...
I thought you said omelet for a moment. I was like, what?
The noises that I'm hearing, are those coming from the adjacent room or just another room
The
somewhere
adjacent
else?
room.
Okay. I'm going to go over to the wall and I'm going to try and listen actively.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, boy.
Do you have some method of giving yourself advantage with that?
I don't think so.
We do have inspiration that we got a long time ago. If you haven't used it,
What? Oh.
I don't remember where we got it.
Yeah,
from. I
how
just
did we
wrote
get
it
into
down.
DM inspiration.
Oh. What does it do? Does it give us advantage, right?
Yeah.
I'm not
Completely forgot about that.
I'm not going
This
to
is why
use
you
it.
write things down.
I mean, I have it on my thing. It's
Looks like somebody who doesn't understand anything is a better player.
Yikes!
I
Imagine.
mean, I just have bad memory.
I could send Wick.
Did you just roll that on 4?
Nope. 9.
Okay, you don't hear anything. You can estimate that there's like a group of people. It's not just one person or two people.
Okay, it's probably the Vistani. Because we've seen there are other Vistani here. And that they kind of just like hang out and loiter
Would you
around.
like me to go check?
No.
I mean, we are leaving the room anyway. We can go check and see what the other room is and go, oh, we had laughter.
Yeah,
This is all
okay.
true.
If you'd like to. I am going to try and find some place to,
Rest.
yeah, like hunker down for the rest of the night.
There's a closet. There's a bed, a closet.
Oh yeah, so we've moved. We're in the room, right?
Yes.
We're in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to, in that case, sit at a table or bench or whatever, and I'm going to start working for the rest
Wait,
of
we're
the night.
in my room?
Mhm.
Oh. Did I say anything about Strahd in my room?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go see what the laughter was.
I'm going to work on my Steel Defender.
Okay. You go to the door and open it up, and it goes into. Oh, well, do you open it up? It's a. You walk over to the other room.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you just open the door, or do you?
I stand outside it for a second. Is there like laughter and partying and stuff?
Make a perception check.
It's so far away from me now. That's 11.
You can hear that there is some voices in there. It sounds like a group of people. You can't make out specifics. It doesn't sound like a party. You'd definitely be able to hear it if it was.
Okay. Is it just you that's by the door?
Yeah, I suppose. I'll knock.
Okay. As you knock, thunder shakes the whole place. Just happens to be at the same time.
Oh.
And the door kind of like swings a little bit. It wasn't fully latched. three. You see into the room. There's 3 ornate lanterns hanging by chains from the beams in the ceiling, each casting a dim glow. You catch a glimpse of the west wall. It's fitted with 3 windows, and you can see there's these plush, overstuffed chairs and couches placed about the room. You get a glimpse of like a guy lounging on a couch. It's a handsome young man whose attire, while elegant, is worn and faded. You see him glance over at the door as it swings a little bit, just as it closes and you don't see anymore. A couple moments later, a woman in a bright crimson dress pulls the door open. And,
Is it fancy?
Yes, very, very fancy.
Nice.
She's like, hello.
Oh, hello. I enjoy your dress. It is quite nice. I kind of show off my own kind of looks that have the sunset silk in it. Mm-hmm. I have my own attire like that, but it is more suited for battle. She
seems to be not really paying much attention to you and opens the door and gestures you in.
What are you doing in here?
The man says, oh, hello.
Hello.
That is interesting. I did not know there were other guests here in the castle.
Yep, we just came, invited by Strahd. We had a nice dinner with him.
Interesting. He's been in a good mood lately, it seems. I am worried that he was getting angrier and angrier.
Real quick, as a quick aside, I'm going to cast Alarm on the room.
I come back in. We will.
No. You're the party is allowed to come and go without setting off the alarm. But I'll just have a mental ping whenever anybody comes in.
Yeah. You're looking into the lounge. Mm-hmm. It looks like, and you can see in the room there is this young man, and there are 3 women with him. One in a red dress that you've seen, one in a white dress, and one in a gold dress. All of the outfits are very, very fancy and very nice, but they all look faded and worn, like they're ancient clothing.
Mm-hmm. That's like a lot of the clothing in this place, though, right?
Yes.
So, what is it that is going on in here? I had heard laughter and talks from the room over and was curious.
Oh, well, this is just simply a place to relax and enjoy each other's company. Or would you like to join us? My name is Escher.
My name is Rainier. One moment. And I'm going to kind of close my eyes and go into Wick. Mm-hmm. And through Wick's eyes, I'm going to cast a message to everybody. And the message is going to be, I have found some people in here that we may be able to talk to and get some information from, perhaps. Would you like to join me?
I'll go over.
Okay.
Why not? I'll go along as well.
Sure.
Are you coming?
I actually was planning on staying. I've got an alarm set up.
Okay.
Okay.
I like how you just accept that. You're like, yeah, okay.
Well,
yeah, I open my eyes and I go, I have some friends coming if that is okay.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm still wearing what do I have on?
Your eyes are still closed.
Yeah.
My friend.
No, I have chainmail.
Oh, chainmail.
Yeah.
So yeah, the full room. 3 ornate lanterns hanging chains from the beams. It's dim light, curved west walls filled with 3 windows. There's a bookcase on the east wall between 2 doors. Basically, when you come in, it's immediately to your right. There's a bookshelf. There's plush, overstuffed chairs and couches throughout the room. Fabrics faded with age. The patterns it depicts are nearly gone. There's a man lounging in there. He's got very elegant, worn, faded clothing. His clothing is purple, by the way.
Just to be clear, there's 1 guy and 3 girls?
Yes.
I'm gonna come in with all my friends, and I'm gonna start looking at the bookshelf. I'm gonna see if I notice anything interesting, mainly any spell books. Or
There are definitely no spell books, but some of the titles that you read include Embalming, The Lost Art, Life Among the Undead, Learning to Cope, Castle Building 101, and Goats of the Balanock Mountains.
what is that one about?
The Goats of the Balanock Mountains.
I see.
If you're interested in the life among the undead, learning to cope.
I'm like just gonna idly start flipping through that,
What
reading
were the
it.
colors of the dresses?
Red, white, and gold.
I'm gonna try to talk to the girl in white.
Well, they're all kind of sitting together, and as you come in, Escher kind of like turns to you and is like, hello, how are you? For the most part, you're noticing that the women are kind of around him, and they kind of like aren't speaking or doing anything, but they're all looking at you, like they're keeping their eyes on you.
She's a shy Hydra.
And he introduces me. He's like, "My name is Escher."
And who are these lovely ladies with you?
Oh, my companions. They're very quiet.
What the
But don't worry about that.
I try to whisper
Make
to them,
sure.
are you in danger? Do you need help?
Blink once for no, twice for yes.
They're not hiding this. But, as Escher and each of them speak, you notice that as Escher speaks and, the women are there, you notice that Escher has fangs. He's almost certainly a vampire.
Nice.
Is he pale?
He is not super pale.
Is he see-through?
No, he's not see-through.
Not all of us are pale. God, that's so racist.
I thought he was a ghost.
No.
Like the undead. Like I thought he was a ghost.
I mean, vampire are undead.
That's true.
Yikes.
Vampires are just
That's why you know I wasn't
solid
stereotyping.
ghosts.
The ghost on the other hand?
Damn.
Oh,
see how it is.
there's a detail I should mention. The woman in the gold dress is wearing like a bone mask with fangs.
Okay.
The rest of her clothing,
crazy.
it's almost like if someone took a monstrous kind of vampire skull, the front plate of it, and made it into almost a masquerade mask that she's wearing.
You won't approach this lady, but you will approach some old lady who's selling drug pies. All right.
No fear.
No fear when it comes to drugs.
You clearly see that my past has been riddled with meat pies. Maybe I just am addicted to food.
Sebastian also coming into the room, he's gonna look at the bookshelf with Rainier. Do I notice any like books about maybe the local animals in in this,
There's a book titled "The Goats of the Balanock Mountains."
Sure, why not? He'll read it.
Ooh, goats.
Hey, if I can see a picture of it, why don't you fit to it?
So there are some drawings of goats.
Sick.
So you can add goat to your repertoire.
Yes.
So Escher's like, so what brings all of you to Ravenloft?
Well, we have just met. There are very personal reasons for coming here, as I'm sure you know.
I actually do not. But,
That's why I asked. Let's talk about you.
Then
How did you get here?
well, Strahd has shown me favor in the past, and offered, sanctuary to me and my brides. I have simply been here, well, mostly alone lately. With, our host has been very, neglectful as of late. I had been worried. He seems to have, been in a bad mood for a while recently, but he received some news, apparently, that greatly improved his mood.
When when did he seem to... When did his mood start to sour?
Oh, it was a few months ago. He is a very emotional man.
When did Lucas's memory start?
Quite a while ago, way before that.
Okay.
That was like a couple years ago.
So let's go and 20.
I would think that he would be happy with the approach of his wedding.
Yes, I believe that is the new bit of news in the that has improved his mood lately. I believe, not that he has told me himself, but you know, well, he always finds another consort or plaything to distract himself with.
If he has been a somewhat neglectful host, why do you not seek entertainment elsewhere? At least until his mood had improved.
And leave the castle. Have you been outside of this castle? Have you seen this country?
I mean, I have. It was adventurous. I dare say a little fun.
Well, to each their own.
We are simply built different.
We know a lovely house you can stay in.
If I perform now, who knows?
Do your brides speak at all?
Not as of late. Only with me.
I was curious about the mask one wears.
Oh, a trophy of time quite some long ago.
Adventurous? Or did you, buy it or something?
He looks at her and says, I do believe it was a adventure of a sort.
So not like the stabbing kind. Or was it a stabbing of a sword?
Oh.
There may have been stabbing. But, well.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
so...
May I ask, what has drawn Strahd's attention to you?
Well, we are interesting people. I believe you have to be at least a little bit interesting to even survive in this country.
Yes, most certainly. Although even the interesting eventually bore the lord of this castle.
That is true. Although my attention is not held for very long either.
That's true in real life, too.
I am a warrior. I am royalty myself, and I have studied the arcane and other things. Speaking of which, would you happen to know if Strahd has any books on that matter? I would be interested to read up on spells that he has.
Oh, plenty. He has a library.
Where is this library?
Oh, it is somewhere. Let me see.
He pulls out a map.
I was legit waiting for him to go like, oh, it's around.
Gets out his iPod.
Yeah,
It's an iPod Nano.
oh no.
Von Zervik maps.
Give me 1 second to actually find where the library is. Or this. Okay. Yes, it is down in the study. In the Rooms of Weeping.
Oh.
That is a rather interesting name.
Oh, have you not had the castle explained to you? There
No.
are interesting names for each part of it. The most boring one
Was I
is-
told about the heart?
No, I didn't
Okay.
bring it up.
What the least interesting one is the horrifically titled main floor. But then above that is the court of the count, and above that is the rooms of weeping, and above that is the spires of Ravenloft, which is at the level that we are at. He gestures to the window at the rooftop, and above. And then below is the larders of ill omen. And of course there are the dungeons and catacombs beneath. That is the resting place of those who lose favor with Strahd.
Oh.
And don't forget the lab where people get goop.
Yep.
Is that,
The Goop Lab.
Okay, I have had a castle. I've been in one before and such. You'd probably say there's a lot less people in this castle than there was in mine.
You would expect so, but something about the
Watch them every year.
the feel of the castle and the sounds that you hear at night, it sounds almost like the castle is about as active as you'd expect a castle to be,
But I don't see
but at
anyone.
night instead of during the day. And you don't see anyone the same way. So they're not moving around the usual way if they're moving around.
Mm-hmm. There seems to be a lack of people roaming the halls, catering to the various rooms and such.
Well, that depends on what you mean by people. Be careful of the unseen servants. They like to play pranks on people.
Do you mean
Cut
this
to me alone in the room.
Do you mean unseen servants, as in the spell or the ghost?
I'm uneducated as to the specific differences between the two, but I do believe it is the spell.
That is cool. I enjoy that. But
Well, the lord of this castle is quite a powerful wizard.
I have noticed. Which is why I am eager to visit this study, the library. Flip through the book a little bit. Have I gleaned any interesting information from this book?
It was written by a vampire, and it's mostly a philosophical explanation as to, you're a vampire now. It's you kind of have to come to terms with you're going to have to, kill people to survive, and it's best to, just let go of the conscience and right and wrong. It's not going to help you. It's not going to improve your situation. It'll just make you even more of it'll make you a sad, tragic murderer instead of just a happy, comfortable murderer.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
sign and
stuff
put
like
that back. The books here seem to be not exactly what I was looking for. If anybody would like, I am going to find the library and study some of the books there.
Oh, be careful now that the castle's awake tonight. Most of the denizens obey the rules when it comes to guests, but there are some who may take things into their own hands.
I do not know what that means, but okay. I have a sword. Anyway, would anybody like to accompany me to the library?
That would be fun. Yes.
As tempting as it would be, I think we would check back on Lucas. Although, I would ask a favor of you right here. If you happen to find any books that deal with different animals, they have pictures, just try to grab them for me if you can. Or sketch them if you can.
Do, the little children picture books count?
You know, at this point, I'll take anything. I'll try it.
What are the rules on this? How atomically correct does it have to be?
It's got to be pretty accurate.
You turn into just like a Tigger.
Wonderful time Tiggers are.
Clifford the big red dog.
Hey, man.
I mean, that's
a
correct.
dire dog right there.
Dog.
So, yeah, you start headed out. The next, I haven't described everything as like most of you have walked through, but now we're getting to the point where I'm going to be a little bit more specific.
Yeah, I kind of want to let these two ask any more questions and talk if they want to, because I talk all the time.
So you step out the door, and start headed to
I'm not going
the
to go
study.
with. I'm going to go back to it.
Okay, so you go back to the room.
That means we're going together then.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just going back to the room.
No. Yeah.
He's dead.
We just crushed Wick.
You open the door, and you're in a small room, and there's two staircases, one going up, one going down. You know enough about castles to figure out that the study would probably be on the 3rd floor, so you're on the 4th, so it's probably down.
Yeah. He told me it was down.
Yes. In this little room, on the left is up and out, to the right is down, but in here, it's about 10 feet long, 5 feet wide. Immediately to your left, there is a painting on the wall. And it is of what you assume to be Strahd. There's a carpet on the floor to the right.
I go down.
Yeah, so you start heading down, and let me make sure I've got...
Or we go down.
Correct.
Make sure I got the...
This is the point where like the order
This is what Wick looks like.
No.
Yeah.
That thing's way cooler than Wick.
Wick is the coolest.
What is that from?
Nothing.
I think it's from something. It's gotta be.
A
For
shop.
context, Austin has a stuffed owl
A
thing.
little plague
Don't give
doctor.
them context.
They don't deserve context.
Wow.
It's really fun for them, no wonder.
Sorry I ruined it, guys.
Imagine a plague doctor owl. That's what Wick looks like.
A plague doctor owl.
Yeah.
That's like an outfit that you made in
Oddly
the spare
specific.
time you
Can I make a plague doctor outfit for Wick?
Not right now.
Damn.
But it means you can when you have time.
Also, Tom,
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to Strahd before we left.
Okay, yeah. So...
No, I definitely wasn't
He's
making
being a
faces.
problem again.
Yikes.
Kick him out.
You head down the South Tower stair. There's fluttering torches and iron sconces illuminating the spiral staircase. It's very cold, and it seems like any heat from the torches is not very strong here. But you go down, and you come to a doorway, and you step through there, and that puts you at...
Can I cast prejudice? Fuck.
I cast prejudice.
I
Yes,
cast.
you can.
I cast prestidigitation on my boots to make them heat up like warm socks.
Is that something that prestidigitation can do?
Yeah, I can warm up to 1 cubic foot of material.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's a little.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
Specific.
But yeah, you step through. There's a
you
door.
can't feel it though because your nervous system is dead.
Oh.
Is that true?
Kind of. A door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of this short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the door are 2 alcoves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove.
Oh.
That's really ominous. Vaguely man-shaped figure.
It's Mothman. I kind of
It's just a bunch of them.
walk over, and as I'm walking up, I'm gonna go, okay, this has not worked before, but hello? Are you alive? Legally, you must tell me if you are alive.
The figure falls apart, and it's literally like just a huge swarm of rats that were all stacked on top of each other that go and flood around and then go down the staircase.
Okay.
I kind of just watch this happen and go, okay, so that worked for the first time.
And you hear them, and now they're all at the stairs, all silent and staring at you.
Okay, well, goodbye. I was going to ask you to open the door, but I do not think that you can make, a giant anamorphous hand as the rats. But, I mean, if you are magic...
maybe they can.
Can you make a rat hand and open the door for me?
They stare at you.
Okay, got it.
The steel door is engraved with images of a human king in armor astride a horse, a majestic range of mountains, and shooting stars in the background. Tiny figures of people and wolves frame the image.
Oh.
Well, let us go land, Lucian. And I open the door.
Okay. Inside is a dining hall. Dust just assaults your lungs.
Oh.
A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills the room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily on one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age.
The cake is not a lie.
Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south on the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall harp shrouded in cobwebs.
This is not a library.
There's doors. There's a door immediately to your right and a door across the hall.
Ah, the cobweb.
Which one looks
wedding
fancier?
cake room.
They look about the
Classic.
same. The one to the right would take you towards the center of the castle, which is where he said the study was.
Let's go that way.
Okay, you go through and you show up into. Let's see here. You open the door, and there's a blazing hearth fire filling this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes, their leather covers well-oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged throughout the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back-to-back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It is an exact likeness of Irina Kolyana, the woman that you met in the town that Strahd had been going after.
That's just a little...
Very similar to you, too.
Now this is what I am talking about.
Finally, some good art in this dreary place.
There is good art, there is good atmosphere, there is good books. I will have a nice night here. I am going to start searching for books on the arcane and anything that really catches my eye.
Okay, so you're going to start searching through the through the library.
Lucian also will.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, this is a massive collection of really, really nice books.
Mm-hmm.
You, just as an estimate, the books themselves would probably be worth about 80,000 gold. These are
each?
rare. No.
Oh.
These are rare books.
This is a first edition signed by the author.
Strahd.
He signed his own book.
Give me 1 second here, because there are some. I'm going to handle this. This is basically what you guys are going to be doing throughout the night.
Yeah.
Let's spell that. You do find a couple of books that find it real quick. I always manage to find the right things to look at that I have to find the information. Okay, there is a couple of books written by Strahd.
Did he sign them?
Nice.
Sort of, because his name's on them and he had to put it there somehow.
Oh, yeah, they're literally just written.
Some of the spells you encounter here, which you can't really cast at your current level, but exist, it would take you a considerable amount of time and materials to try to copy this. There's a spell that you find in one of the books called Augment Undead. Ground Fog is a spell. Misty Summons. Never-Ending Nightmare. Strahd's Baneful Attractor. Strahd's Frightful Joining. And Strahd's Malefic Meld. Soul Anchor. And Suppressed Lycanthropy.
Oh?
Are any of those first level or cantrips?
No cantrips there. Let me see what Ground Fog is real quick. You can't tell. He uses all the spells use a shorthand that you don't really get. It's not like a regular thing. You'd have to spend quite a bit of time trying to decode the spell to figure it out. As in, like, research time elsewhere.
Yeah.
There are, however, descriptions of something called a spider hound. And there's a book that describes 3 things. A Strahd skeleton, a Strahd skeletal steed, and a Strahd zombie. They're variants of skeletons, zombies, and skeletal steeds that Strahd has invented. He's made new types of undead.
Okay. I'll, take the spell books out and put them on the table, and also the other books that caught my eye out, put them on the table. Are there any just, normal spell books?
Well, let's see how many you can find.
Do you want me to roll, Arcana?
No, this wouldn't be Arcana, because this is just basically time and luck. So, roll a d12.
A d12. That's a 5.
Okay.
Wait, is that a d12? Yeah.
So you find a book of heraldry, a book of exotic recipes. Let's see, a theological text on something called the Morning Lord, and another book of exotic recipes, another book of heraldry, and an epic novel.
Oh.
Oh. Epic.
And no, I did not figure out and write what it's about. So it's just an epic novel.
Is it interesting?
It's epic.
It's epic.
Fuck.
So,
did I find any picture books for the druid?
unfortunately, you did not.
Damn.
I did roll. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, that's not. It just, you didn't get it. So there's probably one in here somewhere, but.
I have
Anyway.
an idea though. I'm going to cast message to Wick,
Mhm.
and I'm going to go. I know you are listening, Strahd. May I have some materials to research some of the spells and such you have written? They are interesting. I was also wanting to know which would be, the most beginner. I have studied magic, but I have yet to put it much into practice.
I'm a noob.
There's no response.
Oh.
Haha, got him.
It's like 3 a.m, man. He's asleep.
He doesn't need
He's a vampire.
Said the one that doesn't need to sleep.
I just imagine by this time, Celestina and Sebastian get back, and did you see, Lucas just curl up in balls, please.
No, I've been working on my Steel Defender, which means I've got whatever table space there was is now covered in alchemical supplies and schematics and stuff.
Okay.
I take the bed once we get back because I say, Rainier's not coming back. She's
dead.
she's going to the library. She doesn't need to sleep. She'll be there all night.
Okay, so you go to sleep,
Yeah.
and you guys are searching.
I'll wake you if anybody comes into the room that's not supposed to.
Thanks, Tom.